help you?
Hi, my organization wants to hold a fundraiser and I was told to come here.
Is your organization currently recognized?
I believe we are. We attended this quarter's organizational development meeting and we submitted a 2014-2015 officer information form.
Okay, your organization is currently recognized, so tell me a little bit about your event.
We want to have a nacho fundraiser near King Hall.
So first off, you're going to need to submit 2 forms, the food permit and the event registration form. You'll need to submit both forms at least 10 business days prior to the day of the event. Because you're going to be selling food from off campus, you will need to complete a food permit and include all the food and beverages you will be selling and the address of where you will be purchasing them.
Okay, what about all the signatures I have to get? Where do I get them?
We are providing a new service where we get all the signatures for you. All you need to do is sign where it says Signature Sponsoring Organization Chairperson. It takes about 2 to 3 business days to process and return your food permit. So we suggest turning in your food permit to CSI a few days prior to the 10th business day of your event. Once we receive all the signatures, we will call you to let you know when your food permit is ready and that you can bring in your event registration form and we can continue registering your event.
So what about the event registration form? How do I fill one out?
Filling out the form is pretty easy and self-explanatory. Just complete all the form's fields and questions regarding your event. One of your 5 officers will need to sign the form as well as your advisor. Since you are fundraising, you will need to provide a description of your event under the fundraising section, which will also require your president and treasurer's signature. As a reminder, this form needs to be submitted to CSI at least 10 business days prior to your event and must include any other forms like the food permit. If you have any questions, you can always bring in your event registration form and we can help you fill it out.
Okay, great. You mentioned other forms?
Yes, if your organization is planning on hosting any on or off campus event where alcohol will be served or sold, you will also need to submit and complete a request to serve alcoholic beverages form to CSI along with your event registration form. CSI will submit the request for approval to the Associate Vice President for Administration and Finance and Financial Services. Their office will notify the event chairperson of the status of the request. Your organization should also provide public safety with a copy of this request.
Just to clarify, I only need a food permit if I'm bringing food from off campus. Is there an on-campus option?
Yes, your organization can also order food through the University Auxiliary Service Catering. If you go through them, you do not need to submit a food permit with your event registration form. Once you have completed your event registration form, bring it back to CSI for a signature and a copy so you can take to Meeting and Event Services on the 3rd floor of the Student Union, room 306. There you can make your reservation for your space and equipment.
Thanks so much for all that information. I'll go ahead and start filling out those forms today.